God damn it. What the fuck? Hey now, what is up everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and I just got done watching. Obviously, not in the theaters. This movie's been out for a few months. I won't say how I watched it, but I watched it. The Bye Bye Man. The Bye Bye Man is a 2017 horror film that was directed by Stacy Tidal. It was written by Jonathan Penner, and I wanted to mention both of these names because I don't know which one of them is to blame more. I don't know which one of them I should yell and rant and rave about this movie and how much of a piece of shit it is. Before I talk about why that is, let's talk about the plot. The plot is we meet these three young kids who all, I guess, have grown up together. They've been friends for the longest time. We have Elliot, who is dating Sasha, and they're also friends with John. It's the three of them who are living together, which is kind of weird. But they're living together, and one day, Elliot discovers this paper that's talking about You don't think it, don't say it. It's written over and over again on the paper, and then in the middle of it, it says, the Bye Bye Man. And if you say the Bye Bye Man, if you tell others about the Bye Bye Man, then this being, whatever he is, comes to get you, to torture you, to mess with you, and play with you, and drag this movie on to make it boring, pointless, dull, tedious. I was bored out of my fucking skull watching this movie. It's terrible. This film is garbage. It's garbage. I'm sitting there and like I'm trying to get into this. I'm trying to get into this character, the Bye Bye Man. I mean, he could have been interesting. He's played by Doug Jones, who is a good actor, especially somebody who is known for wearing makeup effects and just playing the tall, skinny, lanky type of characters in horror movies or sci-fi movies. And when you see him in costume, he's wearing all black, and there's even certain scenes of him having this like hellhound dog of sorts, some weird creature. It's kind of cool. Like, you want to see more of him. You want to not get backstory, but just figure out how exactly does he work. Why does he target and go after people who are aware of him? If he needs other people to know about him too for him to get out there, like, does that really make sense? Probably not. But I was trying to get behind this mythology. I was trying to understand why the fuck he left coins wherever he was. But then the biggest sin really of this movie is, well, the boredom that I suffered for the first hour or so where fucking nothing happens. It's the psychological thing, and other people could say, hey, well, they tried something different. It wasn't just a typical slasher or just a movie where people get killed off left and right. Sure, but this bored me to tears. You have these characters. Elliot, like I said, is the main character. He's played by Douglas Smith, and I don't want to say that this kid's a bad actor, but who really gives a fuck about his situation? He has this best friend, John, and this girlfriend, Sasha, and they're all friends, and he's not jealous of the fact that them two are close as well. They're friends or whatever. It's not until the Bye Bye Man gets a hold of them, because the Bye Bye Man, I guess, can get inside of your head, twist and make you see things that aren't really happening, aren't really there, make you hear things that aren't really happening. So he puts it in Elliot's head that the two of them are messing around behind his back, and she's cheating on him, and so now he becomes paranoid. And the reason why this was boring, the reason why this was all pointless and stupid was because I didn't get to know these characters at all. I didn't see them really be that close as friends. I didn't see any of their dynamic really, albeit maybe 20 seconds, but nothing really substantial to make me buy that they're that close, to make me buy that they would all be able to live together and not have any situation and not have any big drama going on, so that when it does happen, it just seems like your regular run-of-the-mill drama CW thing. Not that the Bye-Bye Man's causing it, but that it's just happening. And there's no connection to them. I don't give a fuck that they're not trusting each other and that they're treading on each other, because I don't care about their friendship or relationship. The girl, Sasha, is played by Cressida Bonas. This actress, I don't want to tear her apart. I don't want to say that she's fucking god-awful and that she sucks and that she's terrible and that she should never work in Hollywood ever again. I'm not going to say that because it's her first movie. I checked her Wikipedia and she hasn't done anything else before this. And there's been plenty of actors and actresses, I could probably name 10 right now, where you watch their first movie and they're god-awful, they're terrible, just bottom of the barrel acting, and then years later they end up being great. Oscar nominees or winners, and you're impressed by how far they've come. So hopefully someday, one day, this actress will get better. Because she can't get any fucking worse. She's terrible. She is. She's terrible. Her side plot really is just that the Bye-Bye Man got her sick. So the whole movie, she's coughing. And the coughing that she does is so fake and forced and phony. But her sneezing, there's one scene where she goes to talk to her character and she sneezes. And she literally says, "Hachoo!" Because when people sneeze, they actually say "hachoo," right? That's a real thing. People really say that. The character John is played by Lucien Lavascount. Really cool name. I'll give you that. And I don't even want to say that he was like a shitty actor either. There was just, again, nothing to care about him. Nothing that you give a fuck about. Like, there's nothing. The writing is terrible. Either the writing or the direction. Again, I can't tell who's worse. But it's one of the two where it's not working. There's this character Kim, played by Jenna Kennel, and she was an interesting character at first. A little hokey, a little cheesy, because she was like a psychic who could read their minds and kind of tell things from their past, and it just seemed forced. But I thought, okay, if we're gonna have a psychic character, let's see what they do with her. Do you know what they do with her? Nothing. And I remember seeing the trailer for this movie way back, like in September, or maybe even before that, like in the summer, and it said it was gonna come out in September, and then the movie got pushed back, and it finally came out in the dumping grounds of January. I shouldn't even say that because Split came out in January, and that was pretty great. But I brought the trailer up because in the trailer it shows Kim's death. It might sound like a spoiler, but I don't give a fuck because the trailer spoiled the fact that she gets hit by a fucking train. The trailer shows it, so all the times that I saw her, I just said, I know how you die. I know exactly how you die, and that's exactly how she died, and it was dumb. Faye Dunaway is in this movie as some widow character, and yes, the Faye Dunaway. She's here. She's here. But the biggest thing that I could not believe that they got this actress to show up and actually play a character for albeit like 2 scenes. Wasted, but Carrie-Anne Moss shows up as Detective Shaw, and she's here investigating like these murders or what's going on with these kids. And at first she thinks maybe Elliot's crazy, but then she has one scene where he tells her basically that, look, I'm not going to tell you what's happening because if I tell you, you and your kids will die. And she just goes, all right, well, I guess you're telling the truth. You're free to go. What the fuck? Really? This is what we paid Carrie-Anne Moss for. This is what she read the script and thought, okay, I'll do this movie because I have like a Saturday that I'm free and I could fucking do some piece of shit movie like this. You're better than this, Carrie-Anne Moss. You're so much better than this. But this movie, fuck this movie. It had at least a glimmer of an idea, a glimmer of potential to be a brand new franchise, to be a brand new boogeyman, a new Freddy Krueger, or a new iconic character, but they ruined it They ruined it. Man, oh man, I wasted an hour and a half of my fucking life that I'll never get back. But anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below if you too saw the Bye Bye Man. I'm sorry. If you saw this movie, I'm sorry, because I just watched it and I know how fucking painful it was to watch. But what did you think of it? Like, just how bad did you hate it? And if you didn't see it, are you brave enough to still see it after I'm telling you, no, don't do it. Stay away. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later.
Please won't you save my desires on fire? Sometimes you need a little peace at home. On fire, so wired. Come follow me and I can lose you. Come follow me and take a trip to the dark side. Waiting for